Okay. Let's get ready, guys. What's up with it? You know. It's that New Year's Eve. Going into 2021. It's your boy T-Dub. It's my B-Day. I ain't gonna be here for a long time, but we're gonna enjoy the time. I am here. Let's get it. Smash the like button. Let's get it. Oh yeah. Okay. Hope everyone is having a good time. Let's enjoy it. Let's enjoy it. Okay. Make sure this is working. Let's make sure it's working. First of all, we gotta start out with a happy birthday to the player from the Himalayas. Oh, Jerome in the house. I say Jerome in the house. Happy birthday to the original player from the Himalayas. Guys, it's your boy T-Dub's Blazing Sports. This time of year only comes once for your boy T-Dub, and that is, it's my birthday, guys. My boy American Pastor Driver T-Dub, what it does. Happy birthday, salute to the chat. Yes, we are back at it, and we celebrate, man. We throwing confetti up. We got my boy Jerome in the house. We got Jerome in the house. You know, I was a huge fan of the show, huge fan. Let's get it. Okay. All right, guys, welcome to the show. Again, guys, I'm not going to be here too long, but you know, listen, it is one of the original players from the Himalayas. Frank West in the building. What is up, champ? Let's talk about it. Let's get into it, man. I was a huge, I'm telling you right now, one of the shows that I enjoyed when I was like, you know, I guess growing up, or even a young adult, is watching the Martin Show. That was one of my shows back then. You know, of course, like, you know, Fresh Prince and all that. But guys, watching Martin, you know, playing all those characters, Wanda, Jerome, what was that police officer name? Come on now, boy, you know, I can't think of it. What was I can't think of the police officer, but you know, that was my show, man. And I really remember when I guess I can't remember the episode though, but Martin had on all black. He had this stuffed rock roller, right? And he was going around like he's trying to sick the rock roller on people, right? Like, was it you, right? And you could see Tommy couldn't hold it in, and Tommy started laughing, like doing the middle of it. Sit, boy, sit. Stay. Like when he fell. Guys, listen, man. That was one of my shows. I like that. But listen, I'm telling you right now, guys. This is what T-Dub gonna do, right? T-Dub is like, man, I looked in the mirror, right? You know, because T-Dub is normally used to being like physically fit, right? And I've been battling, man, I feel like a few back-to-back injuries. Jose Flores in the building. What is cracking, champ? Now it's a party. Jose in the building. Now it's a party. What's up, Jose? Hey, listen, like I tell everybody, man, this is one of the original players from the Himalayas. Jerome in the house. I wish I could show you guys a clip. But let's get to it, man. Let's get to it. We are here. Smash the like. Let's get them likes up, guys. Let's go and do that for your boy T-Dub. All right. A present you guys can all get me, and it won't cost you nothing, but a smear moment. And all you got to do is hit the like button, and I will greatly appreciate that. Sharing the video, that'll be amazing as well. If you want to do anything to go over and beyond and contribute, that's amazing too. I always got Cash App and all the other good stuff. But listen, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it, guys. Um, First of all, I'm gonna talk about this, but I'm gonna say this: that Adrien, the problem, Broner is back, guys. And I'm saying this, I'm excited because I'm hoping, right? When you take 2 years off from a sport, a lot of times it means that you're burnt out, right? You're burnt out. You've been doing it. You're making the money, right? You're getting the fights. Every fight you do, you're the main event, right? And you're starting to get burnt out. You're taking losses. The love for the sport is not quite there. While you're fighting, you're watching people rise. While you know, you pretty much already hit the mountaintop because you fought Manny Pacquiao. So there's nowhere but down, right? Then people want to see you take on these young, hungry, either 140 pounders like Ramirez and these different guys. But listen, he took 2 years off. And I'm being honest, it probably was a much needed 2 years. Because if he didn't take those 2 years off, I'm being honest, his career probably could have been finished. Finito! Done! Done! Take a stake, 7-7-5-5 on each side, it's done! Could have been done. But I'm hoping, taking these 2 years off, battling whatever, court battles, mental battles, whatever he has to battle. Watching Gervonta Tank Davis just boom, right? All these young guys, boom, 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 boom. And he still has name brand recognition. That's why I am excited for Adrien Broner to be back, right? And he's going to have, to me, a good I hope it's a co-main event. Dominique, still sleepy Brazil, taking on Otto Wallin. Otto Wallin is the same guy that fought Tyson Fury, had him sliced and diced, split up like a banana split. But listen, I got to be honest, man. I kind of feel that Dominique Brazil is going to get that. There's 3 ways to beat Campbell. My boy Wood Imagine, man, Happy New Year, T-Dub, and all to the chat. Yes, yes, yes. Listen, man, we can't forget, man. This is what we can't forget. Since ain't nobody gonna do it, I'm gonna do it. Today is a special day. It's one of the most special days. Not only is it New Year's Eve, but it is a T-Dub celebration. It is T-Dub's birthday, and we are going to celebrate with one of the original players from the Himalayas. Let's go. Thank you, thank you, thank you, guys. Yes, yes, yes. I'm getting old. I'm getting old. All right, all right, all right. Let's talk about this fight, right? Let's talk about this right here. Let's talk about this, right? Luke Campbell taking on Ryan Garcia. I'm going to tell you the fight that I wanted to see. The fight that I wanted to see was Ryan Garcia taking on Linares. I truly believe Linares would have been that test. Linares. See, when I watch Campbell fight, right, and Campbell can fight. Campbell's a pretty good fighter. But when I watch Campbell fight, I think he has a style that honestly, that if it goes to distance, I think Ryan Garcia would beat him on points. I could be wrong. Luke Campbell could come out there and really push Ryan. And I do think this is his toughest task to date. But Luke Campbell likes to box on the outside. If you put pressure on him, he retreats with the high guard. I just see the speed of Ryan giving him some issues early on. Now, I'm going to talk about Ryan Garcia. Let me tell you guys a little bit of flaws about Ryan Garcia. Ryan Garcia, with all his speed and timing, guys, he stands, like, to me, sometimes he stands too upright. Like, he's just too upright. That, to be honest, if he get caught by a decent puncher, like Linares, if he gets called by a Gervonta Davis, I think he falls. I'm not saying he's knocked out, but I think he falls. Conor Nigma in the building. What's good, T-Dub? Just finished getting some work in. Oh, did you, Chimp? That's what's up, Chimp. Bro, I need to get some work in. I know that. I'm talking to the gym. I need to. Ryan Garcia does not move his head much. And he stands too tall. And so far, his speed, his timing, and being able to react in his opposition, he has a 20-0 record with 17 knockouts. That's damn good. But if Luke Campbell actually comes to fight, if Luke Campbell is like, listen, enough is enough. I am tired of watching my British brothers fall. Caleb Smith, down. Right? They are falling like leaves in the fall. They are falling. They step up, they get knocked down. They step up, they get knocked down. They step up, they get knocked down. And this is just another match. Think about this, right? Luke Campbell should be taking this right here, and he should be like what's Blazing Sport. He should use this to fuel his fire. That little vein in his temple should be pumping and pulsating because it's with his rage, and he should not say woo-saw. No, let it pump. Go Super Saiyan on that mother effer. Go Super Saiyan. Because if you just go into the... Bro, they are looking at you as a stepping stone for Ryan Garcia. They are looking at you as a stepping stone to enhance a younger fighter career. Now, what is your 33-year-old ass gonna do about it? That's what I challenge you, Luke. And you can call in too. You see the number 314-884-1013. Matter of fact, let me. I'm not gonna be here too long, but I'll open it up just in case. It's not necessary. It's not necessary, but just in case. I have them open, but I don't have the audio going. Luke is good, but 2 times once they gets touched. Facts about Ryan. Too timid. I'm sorry, too timid. Gotta go keep those hands up and protect that body since he's been training with Canelo, getting on the inside because Ryan is uncomfortable there. I don't think Luke's gonna do that. I think Luke Campbell is gonna come out and try to box this guy at a distance. And if Luke try to box Ryan at a distance, I think Ryan is gonna have more success because of the speed. Ryan, because he's young, he's gonna be triggered. Everything is gonna be boom, boom, like this. Everything's gonna be triggered. Luke is going to have to. In the building, what's up, Ronald Finkel in the building, coming in and dropping that 199 on your boy. Listen, I don't know if you're doing that because it's New Year's Eve, or if you're doing it because you know it's your boy T-Dub birthday. It's like I tell people, man. I tell people, it's happy birthday to the original player from the Himalayas. You know what I'm saying? Jerome in the house. I say Jerome. Let's get it. Let's get that blaze hot. Let's get that blaze hot. Let's keep cooking, guys. Let's keep cooking, guys. Since the stove is on, right? It's already starting to heat up. I got my What's Blazing the Sports hoodie on, so you know I'm warm. Listen, man. Did I mute that? Did I move that? Okay, let's move. Luke Campbell. This is Ryan Garcia's toughest test. But I really don't believe it would have been as tough as if he would have fought Linares. Linares would have went out there and literally took that fight to Ryan. And even if Ryan Garcia has been training with Canelo, doesn't matter because they I still follow you. Happy holiday. What's Blazing the Sport? True Media Worldwide. Thanks, bro. Appreciate it, homie. I think Ryan got this, but I like to see Campbell. Listen, Campbell is going to have to go somewhere and piss himself off. He got to go somewhere and be like, all my British boys are falling, right? Except AJ. But when he look over and he's seeing that how Canelo is beating up on people and Billy Joe, I'm wrong. Billy Joe's doing good. Billy Joe Smith. But Luke Campbell needs to find a way. I see Ryan taking Campbell. I got Ryan too. I think Ryan's going to beat him. I think Ryan has. This is what I believe, and I could be wrong because I'm not in the fight, but it's what I believe. From watching these guys fight, and I see their flaws. I see the plus and their negatives. Just like math, I see their plus and their negatives. Ryan gift is his speed and ability to box. See, I don't look at Ryan just like Amir Khan. He could turn out to be Amir Khan, or he can be better. I don't know yet. But right now, he has speed, combinations, right? See, Amir Khan was like a blitz. He's move, blitz, move, blitz. Everything was like do-do-do-do-do, do-do-do-do-do, do-do-do-do-do-do. He's gonna throw, and honestly, with all that speed, if you can't deal with it and it becomes overwhelming, then you don't throw. But if you listen to the pattern, you know the timing of it. When I face fast fighter, right? I haven't faced a lot of guys that was much. I don't think I faced anyone that was faster than me. But the fact is, it don't matter how fast I am. If I'm not used to that shit coming at me, that is hard to deal with. And I remember when I threw a fast jab and I almost got killed. Like, oh snap! Like it was so fast that all I remember was this. I don't remember. I just remember here and the punch being here. I don't remember the whole extension. I just remember moving and all of a sudden I'm like shit, that was fast, right? But you learn because Amir Khan, most of his shots are they up here. And once you get that timing and you get that feel, and then you learn when your openings come. That's how come he was able to get timed by fighters who is not as fast. Terrence Crawford, Danny Garcia, Lamont Peterson. These are some guys that was able to time him. But I don't look at Ryan like that. I think Ryan Garcia, he has speed, but he just don't use it as a blitz. It's not just a move. Like even when Canelo fought Amir Khan will move, move, and that shit gets rhythm. And Canelo found a way to freeze his motherfucking ass up, right? He froze him up. He froze him up so well that Sub-Zero would have been like, God damn. Well, look at that, right? He hit Amir Khan with that little feint. Amir Khan went to freeze and open up for a counter hook. But Canelo came up with an Adiugan. Damn, like a right hand that honestly would have knocked a mule unconscious. Well, I don't know about a mule, but it damn sure knocked an Amir Khan unconscious. Unanimous decision for Ryan Garcia. I got Ryan winning. Exactly. Luke Campbell is stagnant boxer to me. Ryan Garcia is going to use the ring to his advantage. Luke Campbell, I think he's going to come out and try to actually box at a distance because at his height, to be honest, 5'9", 71-inch reach, he has probably been taught to use his height and reach as an advantage, and you should. But he's facing somebody who's a little bit taller. The reach is only an inch difference, but in reality, that's almost nothing. In reality, that is damn near nothing when it's that close. That's just a matter of how far you step in with your lead leg to reach out and touch with that jab. If Luke Campbell stands out on it and tries to box Ryan's going to take the earlier rounds. Just because He's going to have more activity with his speed and be able to. He's not going to hurt Luke, I don't think. Like, from the first 4 or 5 rounds, I don't think he hurts Luke Campbell. I just think he takes those rounds. Luke is going to have to change some shit up. And I'm not his coach. See, if I was Luke Campbell coach, I'd be like, listen, Luke, from what we have done, he said, my homie is blazing fast, only 22. He sparring him. Oh, hated sparring him, my fault. Hated sparring him, got fast feet, hands, and going to spin you. I timid him here, there, but trust him, he adjusted. What do you mean, Con Nigma? Do you still spar, Con, or not? Do you still spar? All right, let's get it. If I was in Luke Campbell's corner, I would tell Luke Campbell, I would say, listen, bro. I said, he's going to be looking to time you because he knows he's a little faster. He's going to come out early, and he's going to be trying to use his speed and snappiness to get you flinching early. What I want you to do is have your damn hands up. And I want you to catch him. See, Luke should be worried about slipping and closing that distance doing work. Slipping and closing that distance doing work. If your hands are too fast, you got to have your hands up. Because you got to feel the shots when they come in. You got to feel them. Ryan Garcia, mistake that has not been exposed yet. He stands too tall. He stands too tall. He's too straight-legged. And honestly, if Luke Campbell could slip a shot, see me, I would do a couple things. I would slip in and throw a left uppercut, right hand, or I would slip out. I would throw right hook to the body and an overhand left. That shit would shock Ryan. It'll shock him. But if Luke Campbell stays on the outside, he's going to lose this fight by unanimous decision. Possibly a late stoppage. I don't know. If Ryan stopped this guy early, I got to say this. I am shocked. The expert genius in the building. What's going on, champ? Bro, I still got your shirt, bro. I still got it. I got to get it up. I got to get it in the bag and get it shipped out. Probably mail it around the 2nd or 3rd. So hopefully 3 days you'll get it from there. Man, I'm hot, guys. Listen, this was Blazing Sports Sweater. Woo! This is hot. So let's make this a little smaller. Who do you guys think is going to win this, guys? Here's what I'm going to do. Guys. We're going to play Let's Visit the Web. As you guys smash that like button, I appreciate it. Con Nigma said yes, here and there. He put you in the mind of Speedy Ellis, no cap. Man, okay. What's his weight class? All right, let's get this. So, here we go. Guys. What do you guys think about, and they saying it's Triple G versus Jaime Munguia. Negotiations have started for May 2021. And listen, I'm going to say this. First of all, I would love to see Triple G fight Demetrius Andrade. Eddie Hearn said he's going to push that. But the fact is, I don't even know if the zone wants Triple G to fight Demetrius Andrade. This is what I believe. And you guys tell me I'm wrong. Listen, there is nothing wrong with a different opinion than mine. It's just opinion that I formulated with my thoughts. And sometimes my thoughts can be scattered. So, hey, take it from whatever it is. I don't think the zone wants Triple G to fight Demetrius Andrade because if Triple G loses Demetrius Andrade, they value Demetrius Andrade as less value than Triple G. So they want to keep Triple G winning or in bigger fights outside of Demetrius Andrade. Even though that would be a unification bout. A big bout for boxing. I don't think they want to see Triple. They believe that Demetrius Andrade probably stands a chance of beating Triple G. Now, will I watch Triple G versus Jaime Munguia? Absolutely. Because even though I think I'm gonna pick Triple G to win that fight, he may possibly even stop Jaime Munguia. Because Jaime Munguia don't have no goddamn defense. Like, he don't have no defense. It's like, I don't know. He don't got no goddamn defense. He's all offense. He's like a baseball player that would just, he would take strikes all day just to get his swing out the park. All day. Just He don't care. Will I watch this fight? Listen. You know what? I'm going to say this. What if Jaime Munguia fuck around and catch Triple G with some heat? Hey, I like Blair Cobbs. He fights tomorrow night. Boxing First Fight, New Year, True Media, worldwide. Blair Cobbs tomorrow. I'm gonna look up Blair, man. I like Blair. Blair Cobbs is trying to take on like a wrestler's persona. And listen, I cannot knock this young kid from trying to be a personality. And you could tell, right? He is acting. He's in front of the camera. He's acting. And listen, as long as he goes out there and performs, it's good. Now, I gotta say this. Blair Cobbs needs to actually, like, he's good, but you can tell that he has some things he needs to work on, man. Like, he has some things he really needs to work on. But he's a young guy. I like his persona. I like that he's trying to take the wrestling element. And the only thing I would advise him is, if they hate you, good. Do something to make them hate you even more. If they love you, good. Keep doing what you're doing. But the crazy thing about it is, you'll make more money being hated than actually being loved. Ask Floyd. Ask Adrien Broner. Andre Ward was loved. They had nothing but respectful things to say about Andre Ward. Andre Ward, the guy I want my son to be like. He's a role model. All these good things. Listen, they can't find a negative thing about Andre Ward when he was fighting. But his bank account is not as big as the guys they hated. He's talking about fighting lower. Let me see. Where's the champ? Oh, 152? Okay. Hey, listen, I got a young dude I've been training. I haven't trained for the last couple of weeks though. My boy John is he's a white kid, and he's not a speedster, but this kid reminds me of, I mean, like I said, he's a novice, so I'm talking about early stages. He reminds me of a better version of a Danny Garcia, because he has timing. A matter of fact, he goes to the body like Canelo. Like, this dude, I remember, because right now he's around 160 something. I remember when he was like 150 something, right? And I did some sparring with him, right? And he caught me with a right hook to the body, right? I'm like, Jesus Christ, right? This guy, and I think I was around 100 and maybe 185 pounds. And he caught me with a right hook to the body. I'm like, jeez. I'm like, listen, bro, if I was smaller than shit, that might would have made me take a knee. And I've been working with him, right, on slickiness, timeliness, feinting, countering. I'm telling you, this kid has the goods. I definitely want to see him stay with it and keep going further with it. Don't walk around in shells. Be a real boxing head. All right, let's get it. So, Triple G versus Jaime Munguia, guys. It's not the ideal fight I want to see for Triple G, but I think that'll be an action fight. Somebody's going to get knocked out, and probably it might be Jaime Munguia. If nobody's knocked out, I'm guaranteeing this, somebody's going to be fucked up. Somebody's going to be fucked up. The winner might be lumped up. Unless Triple G catch Jaime with something early, and that's possible. It's possible, because at least Triple G at least has his hands here, right? Triple G has his hands here, and it's not just for his defense, because he like to throw these downward donkey kicks, right? Because he'll throw these overhand left, like, boom, right? Boom, boom. Because Triple G has the thing that even if your hand's here, when a normal left hook or right hook won't get through, he'll throw these downward shots to hit you on the top of your head. So he at least has his hands here. Jaime Munguia sometimes would drop his hands down here like almost suspenders low. And he would take shots. As long as this fight lasts, it'll be an action fight. It'll be an action fight. And I'm gonna tell you something, and this is gonna shock many of you guys. I am pulling for Jaime Mangio to beat Triple G, and the sole reason I'm pulling for him, cause I'm tired of Triple. Oh, in the building, what up, Chip? Ronald Finkley, bro, I ain't seen it forever, man. He says I came on True Media talking points only. Don't follow narratives, boxing heads. Let's get it. 5 laws on the fire. Listen. 5 laws on the fire just to get the celebration going. Let's get it. Let's get it. Coming in slapping like that. Let's get it. Let's get it. Hey, you know what? We never seen Lola dance under this shit, have we? Go on get it, Lola. Go on get it. Hell, we can't make it rain on you. If we can't make it rain on you, we get down to throw some confetti on your ass. Woo-wee! I swear one of them hips knocked that confetti. I swear it did. All right. Let's get it. 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 Shout out, guys. Listen, this is New Year's Eve. I'm feeling good. As soon as I'm done with this, like I said, I told many of you guys, today's my birthday. I am not saying how old I am, but I tell you, I'm starting to feel it, man. I'm like, geez. You know, I don't know if you guys watch Sanford and Son. That was another show. It's a big show of mine as well. My grandfather, who raised me for most of my life, he used to watch it, so I watched it. And I remember when Lamont, he purposely partied out his father before I guess the girls got or whatever. And he was saying, them gray old dudes, they ain't what they used to be. Nope, not what they used to be. Ain't what they used to be. Them gray old dudes. I think about how young and a kid I was, right? And now I look right. If I take my head out right, it's like you will hear nothing but salt and peppers here. You know, like I'm like, man, I got black and white. If I grow this out, it's black and white. And I'm like, man, what is cracking, home? What is cracking with your boy, man? What's up? You know, but listen, man, we can't be young forever. And listen, I'll tell you one thing. I gotta stay sharp, right? Because my boy Jay Ferg said he want to catch these hands, right? He want to catch these hands. You know, these hands right here, they do damage. They do damage. Y'all see that battle? Y'all see that? See, this may look like ash to you guys. That's not. That's a damaged knuckle. It's a damaged knuckle, right? It's a damaged knuckle from just. Yeah. I'm tired. Come here. Yeah. Wake up. You're mixing the show. Wake up. You're missing the show. Wake up. Wake up. Yeah. We're gonna get it in. We're gonna get it in. No catch weight. So Jay Ferg, if you are listening to this, and listen, that is one of my well-respected childhood friends. He is one of my well-respected childhood friends. Respect for him, respect for his family, all of them. And listen, he always gave me props for being I've always been an athlete. Always been an athlete, right? Football, no matter what. I could play football, basketball, run track, baseball, I could do it all. And even when I was at my fastest, he wanted to pin himself, like me and him raced a few times on his street because he wanted to pin himself against somebody who at that time was either the fastest or arguably the fastest one in the school. I was fast. And of course I beat him. Now, Jay Ferg, he honestly stays in better shape than I am. Took up martial arts, studied boxing, and now he wanna test his hands. He wanna test his hands against these. See, in track when I won, when I beat him in track, there was no punches involved. It was just the fact that I beat him by a mile. It was just a fact that in a 40-yard dash, I beat him by 25 yards. And now, you know, I'm gonna be, listen, man, I'm gonna be like Bruce Lee. Boards don't hit back. Listen, man, I'm cracking cranium. And like I said, and afterwards, like I said, gonna be all respect. But because he's my friend, I am gonna give him 100% until I believe he can't take it. And if he can't take it, we bang it. We bang it. Thank you, Con Nigma. I appreciate that, champ. Yeah, thank you for that birthday, man. I appreciate it. All right, so let me get through this, guys. Little sidetrack, but listen, guys. You guys know how I am, man. I try to give you a little bit of my boxing. You know, listen, this right here, this is for like entertainment. This is for boxing. This is for you guys. I share a little bit of me with you guys. I talk about this boxing. We work, man. That's why the blades keep going so motherfucking high. That's why it keeps growing and growing and growing. This channel is like the Energizer Bunny beating that drum. It keeps growing and growing. He said, I was a 400-meter champion in Maryland 1990. Look, a real mofo up. Hey, listen, bro. I remember when I first started on the track, right? I think it was ninth. No. What grade was that? I think it was, you know what, ninth grade. I didn't run. I played football in 7th grade. I missed my 8th grade year. And I came back in 9th grade. And I ran track. And when I first ran track, they didn't realize how fast I was. I told Coach, I said, Coach, I want to run 100 meters, right? Because people knew how fast I was. But Coach, for some reason, Coach didn't believe how fast I was. Coach, I want to run 100 meters. I said, nah. He said, we already got that. We'll see about distance. We'll time you in the mile, and we'll go from there. So he made me run a mile. And I'm not going to lie, that was it was the second time I ever ran a mile in my life. The first time I ran a mile, I was in 6th grade at and I don't know why they had us run a mile. I swear to God, man, that thing felt so long. I'm like, when is this going to end, right? It was a mile, like, geez, I even stopped and started walking for a minute. Like, when is it going to end? And then I get there, in 9th grade, I run a mile. I think my time was around like 7 minutes or something. I don't know. 7 minutes or something. But I did not run a mile for the school. He put me in a 400-meter dash, right? Remember, like, I'm being honest. 9th grade was the first time I ever ran track. I didn't want to know what. I was supposed to run it at earlier schools, but because of switching schools, I never ran. 9th grade was the first time I ever ran track. So he ended up putting me in the 400 meters, right? And remember, this is a guy that I'm used to sprints. I'm not used to, like, if you never ran all the way around, for real, you don't realize how long it is. So I remember I did that, right? And my first heat, first time I ever ran, right, I blew out my group. But I lost to a person that, well, I didn't lose to him, but I had his second best time by 0.2 of a second. I think I had 49 seconds in point something, and he had like 49 point seconds something. So overall, I think that's how he ended up getting first. But if we was in the same heat, it'd have been different because I blew my heat out so bad that I kind of coasted the last like 50 meters. Look, he said, I ran a 48.5 in high school. That best most people in high school. Listen, bro, and in 9th grade, I ran, this is 9th grade. This is the first time I ever ran track. My first meet I ever ran. It was 49 point something. But, by the time I got to my senior year, is that freezing up? A little bit is, a little bit. No, let me remove something. I see it's freezing a little bit. But by the time I got to my senior year, I was cooking, bro. I was cooking, man. I was cooking. I can't remember what it was. I remember we was getting time. because once they realized I can sprint, right, I got moved to the 100 meters. And I got to get back to boxing. I got moved to the 100 meters. I was the fastest one on the team. And my senior year, I was the fastest in the school. Like anybody, I was the fastest. I had the second highest vertical in the school. Guys, I'm only 5'11". I used to be able to just walk up to the hoop and just jump and dunk. I'm only 5'11". I had the second highest vertical. I had the fastest 40. It was a 4.36. Something like that, 4.36. Bro, I was moving. And then when I ran track, I don't remember what it was, but it was only in practice, so it wasn't official. I had raced some guy, and we was getting time. Because they always made you race somebody to get time. And he said, I think you broke the state record. He said, let's do it again. And the second time I did it, I was trying to run so hard and so fast, I tore my quadricep. I was done for the rest of the year. I came back for the meet, the final meet, but I wasn't good. All right, let's get back to it. Like, listen, like I said, some guys don't realize, man. Like, I'm gonna give you just a little bit more, right? So I messed my quad up. I tore my quad my senior year. I lost track scholarships. I lost football scholarships. I sat out of school for a little bit, for a couple of years or so. Sat out of school. I went back to college. He said, still watching your channel. We run it all day. Let's get it. Keep that fire lit, champ. I went back to school out of high school for a while. And I never got back to that 4.3. I think my fastest was a 4.53 or 4.54. When I got back when in college, I was a defensive back in college. But listen, let's get back to the boxing. Let's get back to it. Smash the like button. Smash the like. Let's get it. Listen, guys, we cooking. My boy, listen, man. I ain't seen my boy Ronald Franklin forever, man. I ain't seen you forever, bro. He came through and shit. Made the New Year's Eve birthday celebration on point. All right, so Jaime Munguia versus Triple G. That is in the works for May 2021. I think it would be a pretty banger of a fight. Nobody really runs. Both guys goes for big shots. The 100 was crazy, and the 40 was in my lane. Yeah, I ran the 40. That was football. Running the 400 meter made me a better sprinter. Lomachenko picks Luke Campbell to beat Ryan Garcia. Guys, can he do it? Can he do it? Well, guess what? You know we do. On fight night, I will be live. As you can see, guys, I've been slowly sipping this voice to moisture heaven. Trying to keep it just right for you guys. So when we go live with this, we are covering this fight. Ryan Garcia versus Nate Campbell. We're going to cover it. We're going to call it blow by blow. And you already know we are doing numbers. So make sure you are here. Fight night. Subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell. And let's get to working. All right, let's see. Spin for the Crawford. Okay, guys, you know what? Let's see. We watching World Run. I was a sprinter, but coach wouldn't take out the cross country. I was beating his fastest guys. He said no, and I didn't come back. Couldn't run distance at the time. You know what kind of nigga, man? Like I said, I started out running 400. My first race ever in 9th grade, I ran a 49 something. I only came second place by 0.2 of a second against a guy that didn't even run in my heat. You know, and honestly, if I would have sprinted, because I blew the heat out so much, like they had me when I first started. I was in, I guess the first lane, right, where everybody got like, I'm in a lane where you kind of behind everybody else. And coach told me this. He said, because you are in this lane, he said you are not going to catch them until the second curve. He said that's when you actually catch them. He said, don't get discouraged. Stay with your flow. He said, you have the time that you can beat these guys. I said, okay, coach. And I remember my boy Chancey, right? Matter of fact, I was in lane 2. I'm sorry, I was in lane 2. All lane, I don't remember. Lane 2, lane 1, one of them, right? Because I told my boy Chancey, he was running with me. I said, Chance, I said, listen, just stay by me, bro, and you're going to come up there. And as soon as it started, right, I called Chancey, right, in the first curve. I like, come on, Chancey, let's go. And it didn't seem like Chancey had no gear, right? Chancey didn't have no gear. So I like, okay, I like, damn, all right, I got to go then, right? So I'm running the first straightaway, right? And I'm not gonna lie, it looks like everybody is so far ahead of me, right? So I'm kicking it, right? Down, 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 down. And right when I started to hit the first curve, I started catching people, right? Boom, 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 boom. And by the time I came out of that last curve, by the time I came out of it, it was like, I was like, wow, there was no one near me. Like, no one. Like when I finished, because it's my first time running, like I stopped, I looked back, and like the whole ground was shaky. I was like, shit, I better be still. Am I dizzy? And people were, when I stopped and looked back and I was breathing, people were still running. He said, if you ever see me in the chat, just remember there's only one me name, one me, game over. It's the takeover. True media is not biased. All right, let's get it. So, fight night coming up, guys. New Year's Eve. It's my birthday. I got my family kind of waiting on me. But I wanted to come give you guys this work. I was going to do a bring in a new year. But I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to keep that with the family. We're going to be live anyway for Luke Campbell versus Ryan Garcia fight. And we're going to be back at it. We're going to be back at it. 2021 is a big year. It's a big year for us. Fighters have to work to be great. We not playing with nobody. Listen, bro. Like with Ryan Garcia, the one thing I respect about Ryan, right, and I get it. Some people, they look at Ryan because he's like a pretty boy type. But the one thing I respect is that this is the fight game, guys. To be honest, you cannot really be a real pretty boy in the fight game. Because they gotta respect your skills. See, when you step in that ring, right? If you just step in that ring to spar, sometimes you get a little nervous, you get a little butterflies. Somebody trying to take your head off with a headgear and gloves on. Bro, I gotta respect this dude, man. Like Ryan Garcia, he went through the amateur. He fought Virgil Ortiz. When both of them guys were amateurs, I think he got the decision on that one. I'm not sure who was fighting longer or nothing like that. But listen, guys, I don't care what this guy do on Instagram. I don't care what he do for clout. I don't care. But he fights. And he's taking on Luke Campbell. And he wants to fight Gervonta Davis. Now, if Ryan Garcia was like, I don't want to fight Tank Davis. I don't want to fight Lomachenko. I don't want to fight Devin. I ain't bigger than all these guys. I'm the king. I'm the prince. And I only want to fight these lowlives. Then I would have a problem with him. I'm going to tell you guys right now, and I could be wrong because I'm still judging him. I am still judging him. I have not came to a conclusion yet. But I'm going to tell you about a guy that my thoughts have changed a little bit. They changed a little bit. Teofimo Lopez. Before Teofimo Lopez beat Lomachenko, I was like, this kid got the goods. He want to fight. He want to fight the best. He want to do this. You know, like, I was thinking like, yeah, there we go. I wanted him to beat Lomachenko. I cheered for him to beat Lomachenko. I was excited to beat Lomachenko because, you know, I was hoping that he was young enough. He had skill enough that maybe we could start getting these other fights with some of these young guys, right? Let this be their era, right? The young guy takeover era. They can fight each other for years. Here's the thing, guys, that sometimes when people be on top, they change. It's like hitting the lottery. You say what you're going to do, you hit the lottery, you got the money in your hand, now you change. Teofimo Lopez got me when I saw a Instagram post, and I'm going off from memory, so it's not verbatim. When he said, when he was like, See, the fans want to see you guys all fight each other right now. The fans got to understand that sometimes you got to wait 4 and 5 years for a fight to actually, basically work up to be a big fight. You got to wait. We just can't give it all to you right now. When he said that, I'm not going to lie, he lost a lot of fucking cool points. Like, what do you mean? People get mad at Floyd Mayweather. When I'm being honest, I don't think that was Floyd's plan because it worked out that way with Manny Pacquiao. I don't think that was his plan. But because it worked out that way, that it was 4 and 5 years later or 6 years later before they actually fought, it was a bigger fight. But do you realize that it only went that far because of derailment? If Pacquiao didn't lose to Jaime Marquez, if Pacquiao didn't lose to Tim Bradley, I don't think it would have went 4 and 5, 6 years. Pacquiao had to rebrand himself and revenge some losses. But we are getting Teofimo Lopez telling us right now. Think about this, right? Think about this. Teofimo Lopez is saying things like that Gervonta Tank Davis, he got to prove himself, and Devin Haney, they have to prove themselves to fight him, right? They got to prove themselves. But here's my question. Whatever guy you fight next are obviously below these guys, who the fuck have they fought to prove themselves? Answer that. If you can say that Devin Haney has to prove himself, Gervonta Davis has to prove himself, they have to do this, they got to fight this, they fight that, before they can fight you, then let me ask you a question. Whatever bomb or mediocre or mandatory guy you fight next, what have they done to get that shot? What have they done to prove to get that shot over Devin Haney? Answer that. Answer that. If there isn't an answer to it, then we gotta call it what it is. In the words of Bob, the real truth is he want to say this. I don't want to take on you guys because you're too much of a risk. So I'd rather take on these easier opponents and make the easy money. Because in reality, it's not about you got to prove yourself because you're already proven. If they know who you are, you're proven. If they know who you are, or if you have a belt, then you're proven. Devin Haney is proven. And here's another thing, right? This is where I'm just going to rant, right? I don't like how they are going after Devin Haney and talking about he got this hand-me-down belt. He got gifted a belt. How can you on a man because another man gave up the belt and Devin had to fight somebody to get the belt? But you want to shit on Devin, right? That's the guy you shit on. You don't shit on Lomachenko, who dropped the belt because he didn't want to fight Devin. No, we're not going to shit on him. No, he's a champion. He dropped the belt to avoid fighting Devin Haney. He don't get made fun of. He still get uplifted to the mountaintop. But because Devin wanted to fight Lomachenko, and Lomachenko dropped the belt like, you can have it, they shit on Devin. And they want to call him a fake champ, paper champ, hand-me-down belt champ. I don't know why I am glitching. Am I still on? Let me see. I'm sorry I'm glitching, guys. I don't know why. But I see that it's glitching. I see that it's glitching. 2021 is official, so what's better than come join True Media? What is True Media? True Media Worldwide, what is... I don't know if I heard of them. I know Boxing Ego banks True Media, and Dante's Boxing banks True Media. But see, he talked good, was blazing, we watching. Teofimo Lopez has a point. It's time for them 130, 135 fighters to fight. Bro, how do we justify anyone Teofimo Lopez fight next if it isn't one of you guys? If they have to prove themselves, then what his next opponent, assuming it's not Lomachenko, Devin Haney, Gervonta Davis, or Ryan Garcia, if it's not one of them guys, then I just want to know, what the hell has that guy proven? What has that guy proven? Probably a guy that's not a household name, that don't have anybody on his resume. What has he proven to have a chance to be a unified champion? I'm telling you, man, listen. It is self-explanatory. You guys are at risk. There's a chance I can beat you. There's also a chance I can lose. So instead of fighting you guys for big money now and having a greater chance of losing, or some fights might be 50-50, I'd rather fight these guys I know I can beat up. Maybe some mandatories, maybe a couple of just light fights. No, it's not going to be for big money, but it's easy money. It's easy money. I get it. I get why he's doing it. I get why he's doing it. But listen, guys, it's your boy Tito with Blazing Sports. I gotta get to the family. Shout out to everyone that came into the Buckeye B, what is up? Happy birthday, bro, and happy New Year's coming. Thank you, Buckeye B. Thank you, man. Again, guys, that's how we're gonna do it, man. I don't know why it's been freezing up though, but let's do this. We're gonna do this, guys. It's your boy Tito with Blazing Sports. It's my birthday, and you guys know I am the player from the Himalayas. So listen, this is how we're gonna do this. We're gonna turn our music up. I got rid of my celebration. All right, guys, listen. Happy New Year's Eve. Happy New Year's. Everybody be safe. And whenever you want that boxing talk, where you can agree or disagree, subscribe and follow What's Blazing the Sports. Happy birthday to me, the original player from the Himalayas. I'm out.